Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making Akash Biryani. It's named after the restaurant. It's a house special biryani. You need an egg, 2 teaspoons of oil, a portion of pilau rice. You can use boiled rice, but pilau rice tastes a lot better. But if you want to be healthier, by all means use boiled rice. A teaspoon of tomato puree, some biryani onions. I've shown you how to cut them. You need a pinch of salt, pre-cooked lamb, about 3 pieces, pre-cooked chicken, 3 pieces, handful of prawns, 2 teaspoons of our desi style mixed powder, teaspoon of our boom biryani. Now all these pre-cooked lamb, chicken, tomato puree, I've shown you how to make these. If you don't know how to make it, go down on the descriptions, there's a link with everything on. So yeah guys, don't forget, comment, subscribe, like, ask me any questions. I've been helping a lot of people at the moment who've ask me questions about this or that. So yeah, please feel free to do that. Let's crack on to a biryani. Okay guys, so we've got about a couple of teaspoons of oil. I've put about 3 there. Make sure you've got a wok, a non-stick pan, because it's a rice dish. You can't cook it in a normal aluminium thing, you'll just get stuck. So we've got our biryani onions there, which is just cut onions and peppers, but we call it in the trade biryani onions. And there's a link below to see how you cut them. Just put a bit of that in there. Mix it around. And then you just want a pinch of salt. This will help caramelise the onions. You don't need to put too much because your pilau rice, your pre-cooked chicken, your pre-cooked lamb has already got salt in. So just a little bit. You can add a bit more later if needs be. So it's been a few minutes on low gas and we've caramelised the onions. It's nice and soft. So we're just going to put a couple of teaspoons of tomato puree. That'll just give it a nice colour. So yeah, it's just mixing in now. And then we've got our pre-cooked lamb. It's up to you. We normally put about 3 pieces, but you can put more if you need, if you want to. You've got pre-cooked chicken. Again, I'm just putting about 3 pieces. So you cook that. If you've just taken it out of the fridge, freezer, remember, let it cook in, let it go soft. So you can put the gas up full now and just keep stirring it. You want to stab all the meat, just make sure it's soft before putting the spices in. If you want it to cook faster, you can always cut the meat in half. I'll cut the chicken there a little bit hard. It will be obviously smaller pieces, but it will cook a little bit faster. So I've got a few, this is just called Mr. Prawn. I believe you can get these in Asda, wherever. They're pre-cooked prawns. But it's very important that you cook the lamb and chicken a little bit first, because if you cook the prawn too much, they go very rubbery. So I'm just going to put this in. Let it cook for a few minutes. So I've given it a few minutes. To cook. The lamb's soft, the chicken's soft. So you're ready for your spices. Now it's very important to lower the gas now, because it's going to burn the spices all round. So we have two teaspoons of our desi style mixed powder. Just going in there. Then you have 1 teaspoon of our boom biryani spice. Now you just want to let the spice cook into the meat. And then a little bit of coriander on there. Ready for the pilau rice. Put that on there. It's very important that you put the rice in and you've got it on lower gas. Any lumpy bits in your rice, just kind of squash them up. and then you just mix the. So I've mixed it all. Taken all the kind of lumpy bits out, making sure the spice has mixed in with the rice, the chicken, everything is mixed in nicely. So the way I'm doing it, as you can see, is I'm not actually moving the spoon, but I'm just moving the wok up and down the spoon. This right hand is not actually moving. So the biryani's done. We've got one more step. So we're going to put the biryani here. So the next step is there is an omelette that will go on top of the biryani. So this is the bit where you need an egg. So we've got an egg. Just beat the egg. And then we just need a couple of spoons of oil just to keep so the egg doesn't stick. Just warm. Very important to warm if you've never made an omelette, it's important to warm the non-stick pan first, otherwise your egg's just going to get stuck on there. So until it's a little bit hot, don't put the beaten egg. So we've got the egg there, we just put it on here. Remember to keep moving it around, otherwise it's going to get stuck. So that's getting cooked. And make sure there's plenty of oil so it doesn't get stuck. If it's starting to get stuck, just add a little bit of oil around the sides. But my one's okay, it's not too bad. And that's just cooking nicely now. So it's going to have a nice egg on top of it. So it's quite a meaty, mixed biryani. It's a house special. It's really popular. You know, we sell quite a lot. You've got the egg, you've got the rice, you've got lamb, you've got chicken, you've got prawns. So yeah, I'll keep moving it about. And then once the top is nearly done, so most of the liquid's gone, you just grab a spatula and you just need to flip it. Yeah. So the omelette looks, it's pretty done. And then we're just going to place it. Place it on top of the biryani. And then I've shown you just simple things like sliced tomato, sliced cucumber, and a little bit of coriander. So we've got an Akash biryani, chicken, lamb, prawn omelette on top.